What another fantastic finish as the New York Knights hold off the Oklahoma City Renegades 31-23. The big touchdown to Donald Miller in the fourth quarter, the only touchdown of the second half, ended up being the difference. And as you look at the final stats, Oklahoma City ends up with more total yards than New York, 437 to 406. Pete Bruschi struggled all day today, but both quarterbacks played a very good game. Only one interception, and that was on a Hail Mary at the end of the first half. But the New York Knights, who jumped out to a 24-point first half performance offensively, had enough, and Parkeet Scholl named the player of the game. However, I would nominate this guy right here, Wes St. Clair, a 143.1 rating. He was incomplete on 3 passes, which is just sensational. It's unbelievable. And I know for a fact that one of those was dropped. One of those was tipped by Cam Michael, and I'm trying to think of the other incompletion. When you can name all the incompletions in a game, you had a good night as a quarterback. 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was sacked just one time. How about sticking it to your former team, as St. Clair looks to be in good hands in New York? 32 carries, 126 yards. A solid night for Heat Scholl on the ground. 2 touchdowns as well. Pete Bruschi, off night, 21 carries, 66 yards, a long run of 10. Tiberius Bovine only with 2 carries, 12 yards. The new fullback in Oklahoma City. Leading the way was Parkeet Scholl through the air. However, Abaratsbo came on late. He had a good night, 11 receptions for 160 yards and 1 touchdown. Parkeet Scholl, 11 for 110 and 1. And Chris Taylor, most productive night since he joined OKC last season. 8 receptions, 113 yards and a score. Donald Miller ends up 1 yard shy of 199 on 6 grabs on 6 targets, 1 touchdown. Brock Studwell, all 3 catches came in the first quarter, and Jake Legacy's night finishes with 1 target, 1 reception for 9 yards. We'll see if New York will be able to sustain the type of success they had this evening with their number 1 target offensively, at least at the receiver position, getting 1 reception. How about Adam Stackhouse tonight? 17 tackles. The guy was everywhere. 1 sack as well to go along with 3 tackles for loss. Brilliant game in the defeat for Stackhouse. Isaac Holt, who saved an Abaratsbo touchdown in the fourth quarter, finishes the game with 9 tackles, 2 assisted. Bobby Law, 9 tackles, 1 assist, settling into his new role in his second season as a Knight. DJ McCoo came up with the big 4th down stop on Pete Bruschi. He finishes with 7 tackles, 2 assisted, and a pass defended. Marco Silva, 7 tackles, 1 assisted, had an interception. And Billy Joe Casper, 6 tackles, 7 assisted tackles as well. Solid night for the free safety. Tank Savage pitched in with 6 tackles. Another fantastic game here in the SFL Summer 2014 preseason. 31-23, New York takes down Oklahoma City. Let's briefly run down next week's schedule. Saturday, June 14th, a noon Central kickoff time, 1 p.m. Eastern. The Kahlua Wyverns, 0-1 this preseason, will host the Grand Rapids Rollers, who have some former Wyverns on the defense. Koma Kaleka mainly is the guy now in Grand Rapids. Argyle McCormick as well, now a Roller. Sunday, we have another hashtag Football Sunday doubleheader starting at 3 p.m. It's a Father's Day doubleheader, so we'll be honoring the fathers on that day. And I know for a fact that 3 fathers play on Father's Day. The Oklahoma City Renegades host the San Francisco Bulldogs at 3. That'll be Jasper Hart going up against his former team. And the Dallas Stars host the New York Knights in the nightcap at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's always a good game when New York and Dallas get together. It'll also be San Francisco's first preseason game, and the Knights and the Stars will be going for undefeated ranks in the preseason as their preseasons wrap up, and they both have a bye week 3. 31-23, New York defeats Oklahoma City. It's been a wonderful week 1 of the preseason here on the SFL Network on Twitch. Thanks for everyone coming out in the chat. Man, what a heck of a week, and everyone deserves some congratulations. We're going to have a great SFL season tonight. New York wins by 8. Good night from our SFL studios in San Antonio.